What's this song? Okay, whatever. Anyway, that's right. I am Caitlin Switch or 2 now. A Switch 2? Yeah, oh my god. The only thing is it doesn't have it didn't come with the game, but eh? 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 So funny story. I went to a place. No, they didn't have any they didn't have an option. The only option they had was the thing itself. I know, but it was either this or nothing. So, anyway, so I went to one place and they didn't have any, and I was like, well, there's another place I could go check. But the thing is, like, I wasn't desperate for it. I'm still, I'm not desperate for it, but I was like, yeah, like, if they have it, if they have it, they don't, they don't. Like, I'm not gonna go over the whole world for it, So I go to the other place and I walk up, and there was this guy in front of me with 2 little kids, and he's like, hey, do you have any Switch 2s? My grandson here has been talking about it nonstop since yesterday. They're like, yeah, we do. And then this guy walked over that was working there, and he's like, are you here from, like, yeah, I'm here for the Switch 2. And he's like, okay, yeah. So, we're gonna do a live unboxing. We're not gonna play it today because I don't want to set it up and I'm lazy. But, we can, do a little unboxing. So, what I do want to do, though... Oh, it's actually... Oh my god. What a genius. Yeah, it's almost... Yeah, it's crazy. So get the upgrade. Is the upgrade worth it? So here we have the new control... ASMR. I'm gonna test this out. So that way I could tell y'all if it's shitty or not. Yeah, the GameCube anyway. Ugh. This whole thing, I'm not being sold on this. Even though I bought it. But it's just like, oh, you have to pay for this. 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 These do feel really nice. Little upset they made them bigger. That's why I like the Switch so much, is because, like, I mean, it's okay, but I like the Switch so much because my hands aren't all that big, and so being able to play with the little controllers was nice. This is nice though. Listen. I got this from Etsy, and then haha. So I did kind of attempt to pull out the Hyrule today, so. Alright, and then the main... Is this the screen? Holy shit. Oh my god, this thing is huge. I'm like scared to hold it. Alright, this is the screen. See if you can see yourself. Oh, you can see my map. And there y'all are. This thing's big. Alright. I guess there's like manuals in here. Oh, we got a cord. And then we got the little trinkets for the controllers. Oh, thank you. I really probably should have cleaned my desk off before I did this. Toodaloo! What else we got? Okay. Wall plug. I'm assuming wall plug. And... okay, hold on. Controller. Let's see what this one... This feels nice. You know what's so crazy? When did the original Switch come out? Because I remember when the original Switch came out, I couldn't find that shit anywhere. I even went, when I was in Oklahoma, 16? Because I feel like it was 16, but I feel like also maybe it could have been 17. Because I remember, it may have been 17, because I remember specifically I went to Oklahoma for something, and if it was 2017, it was for my dad's funeral. So I assume it was a 2017. But like I couldn't find it in LA anywhere. And then when I went to Oklahoma, I was like, oh, they're gonna have it in Oklahoma. Like, you know, it's Oklahoma. And so I went into like I can't remember if it was a GameStop or what, and I asked if they had Switches, and they were like, no. And I was like, man, I've looked everywhere. I thought maybe I'd get lucky out here. And they're like, oh, where are you coming from? And I was like, Los Angeles. And he's like, why the fuck are you in Oklahoma? And I was like, I know. I'm from here, it's whatever. I was like, but man, if it's not in Oklahoma, then I'm shit out of luck. Ooh. It's curved. I feel like I'm saying a lot of things in this stream that's going to be questionable, out of context. Okay, how do I open it? I feel like this is a thing that needs to be opened. Is it a slide? Is it... Ding dong! I'm scared. I don't want to break it. Delayed the Switch 2 for a year, so they had a lot of stock. I also, too, I've seen a lot of posts online. About, so it just plugs in there, I guess. About how the Switch 2 sucks. And I didn't want to get it, but Cup of Kiwi over here was like, oh, just go. And I was like, I mean, I'm not dying for it. He's like, just go. I'm like, oh my god. So I went, and I didn't expect for anyone to have it, but they did. Everything also feels so nice. It's like a very smooth plastic. Shall we turn it on? I still can't get over how big it is. Okay. So how are you supposed to... Oh my god. Okay, so the way that the Switch 2 is it just goes in. Oh, okay, it's magnetic. Easy peasy. Okay, and then just lightly. Okay. So far, so good. I will say, like, this looks nice, but I do miss the colors on the side, Damn, this thing, look at the size of this. Should I go get my Switch? Is there like a little kickstand in the back? Oh, shit. Oh my god, it's the whole thing. I was looking for a tiny little... Okay. So it's got a... Looks huge. It is huge. This is it next to my face. And I feel I have a normal sized face, for context. That's what she said. I know. Alright, I'm gonna go get my Switch. It's in the bedroom. But I want to compare them, because this thing is massive. Hold on. Also hot in here. Oh, it's 74. Behold. Old Faithful. Alright. So this is my, it's a hard thing. Oh yeah, it's for Zelda. It was on Amazon for like $25, and I was like, oh my god. So I got it. I also have other lights I could probably turn on. I always forget to turn them on. But then the problem is I always forget, because, so the frog, I lit that one stream, forgot about it, and it was on for like 3 days before I noticed. And I was like, oh shit. Because it's battery powered. And so then, like, all the battery dead. Toodles. That's why the bee is always dead. Anyway. Alright, so this is my Switch. Got the little kickstand. This is my Switch. Good Switch. So this is the Switch. And then this is the... Oh my god, hold on. This is the Switch 2. Holy shit, man. Switch 2. Switch. Here's a comparison. That's crazy. Oh my god. The screen size is like twice as big. This is big, Papa. Yeah, don't talk to me, you're my son. That's crazy. Dude, getting a case for this is gonna suck ass. If you're going on a plane, it's already hard enough for me when I'm going on a plane. My backpack, can I speak English? Backpack fits my laptop, the Switch, and my iPad. And then I have all the chargers, and then maybe a book. And my backpack's heavy as shit, and it barely fits, but I make it work. How am I gonna... One of them's gonna get left behind. It's probably the laptop, to be honest. This is crazy. Alright, let's turn it on. I'm not giving up on you, okay? I just, you know, this is for Kirby Air Ride. Kirby Air Ride, Wind Waker, you know. Big is good until you have to travel. Yeah. I mean, it'll be nice, too, because the thing is, the only time I ever play my Switch, just like this, is in the airport. I always plug it into the... Yeah, I knew he was coming. I always plug it into the TV, because TV is good. Okay, I'm gonna turn it on. You ready? Wait there. Yeah, so that's the thing. Because Kiwi texted me this morning, was like, I got the Switch, it's so it's incredible, it's great, I love it, and I was like, it's out? Like, I thought we had another, like, 2 weeks. So I haven't taken it off yet. I'm scared. They just magnetically went on. I don't know how to... I actually don't know how to release it. How do you release it? Oh, wait. Maybe hold the... Cool. It's on Switch too. I know. That's... So, I want to stream Wind Waker so bad. I'm going to stream Wind Waker. And, y'all are going to have to just put up with me crying, because I'm going to cry. It's on the back. Oh, is it this thing? No. Oh. So it's like, there's like a little trigger. Okay. Scary. I got the warranty because it lasts 2 years, and I was like, just in case, man. Just in case, you know? Okay, I'm gonna turn it on. Ready? I'm not a tech reviewer, by the way. You could... Oh, what are the... No idea. I am in the United States. I speak English. The Americas. One second, I'm reading. Okay. I gotta connect to the internet. 1 second. Oh, I don't remember my password. It got... So, you know, like when you first move into a place and they set the internet up, and the internet number, word, letters is like 47 P 9 ABC 4. And then they set everything up, and you're like, well, it's too late to change it now. That's what mine is, so. I gotta go to it. Back to the right. Oh, I know. I know. I'm just saying I would prefer to have it memorized, you know? Okay, hold on. Gotta type out each one. Hooray! You want to hear some stupid shit that I dealt with this morning? My body's... I'm so mad at it. Detach. Hold on, it's telling me to detach it. Whoa! Detach the other one. How many hands do you think I have? Select next with the controller you removed. Why'd you... Do you want... Later. It asked if I wanted to connect to a TV. And a system will hold Joy-Cons with multiple ways. And I'll skip that for now. Choose a style. You can change it anytime. Oh. What do you need to... I don't know. It told me to. Downloading update data is going to take 6 hours and 20 minutes. And now it's down to 4 minutes. So my Wi-Fi does not reach this room. It does, but it doesn't. It's really funny sometimes. It'll reach everywhere else, just not in here. But anyway, so this morning I went to the gym because I was going to do legs today. I woke up early and everything. I get to the gym and I'm like, nice, I'm going to do Bulgarian split squats. So I did Bulgarian split squats and I felt this immense pressure because there was a guy there like this, watching me because I was doing Bulgarian split squats and I was not using the bench press. And I felt rushed, and so I tried to hurry. He didn't say anything to me, but he just stood there with his bag waiting for one to open because all of them were taken. And so I tried to hurry, which was mistake number 1. And then I finished, and, you know, he grabbed another machine, and so I was like, okay, I rushed for no reason. But anyway, I just didn't want to deal with, the confrontation. So then I go to a separate section of the gym because I was going to do sumo squats. And so I saw the 65 weight, and I was like, I did 62.5 last time. I'm going to try to do 65 this time. Mistake number 2. Because I was already feeling the Bulgarian split squats, and so I was like, whatever. So I did one set of 8 reps, because it was like heavy, and I was like, yeah, okay. And then I felt really fainty, and I was like, ooh, okay, I'm gonna just take a breather, just kind of sit here, take a breather. And then there was like, where I was, there's a bunch of benches, and all of a sudden, like, all these men, I don't know where they came from, they all swooped over, and they were all at the bench, which is fine. I didn't need the bench, I just needed the corner. But then I was like aware that they were there, and so I was like, okay, I just want to hurry up, and like, I want to get to other workouts, So then I do another set, and then the fainty feeling got worse. Hey. It just said Nintendo. Waiting. Anyway, so then the fainty feeling got worse, and I was like, okay, I'm just going to sit here for a little bit. So I sat and waited and waited and waited, and I was like, okay, I'm going to try to do the last set. So I did one more, and I was like, okay, wow, I am really fainty. Wow, I do not feel good. Haha. But hey, I hit my PR, that's cool. Oh. Oh, God. If you have a micro SD express memory card, insert it. Yeah, I got one of those, I think. So, hypothetically, not that one. I don't have one. Skip. Anyway, behind the stand. Hey, well, I can't go back now. Oh, wait, yes, I can. Regular SD cards don't work. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. They're there. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, I thought they were the same. They look the same thing. Okay, skip. Sign in a Nintendo account? Oh, God. Yeah, I don't remember any of that. Oh, God. Okay. Sign in with QR code. Anyway. So I did, I don't know. Okay. My phone is acting like it knows it. Do you know it? What the hell? It knew it. I don't even know it. Okay. Anyway, so then I go over to, oh my god, I'm doing it. I'm doing it, Mr. Krabs. I'm doing it. This is how you know. Oh my god, I'm signed in. My account is old because my name in this is Kate. Move this system and the source system close together. What if it's dead? You know, maybe it's fine. Anyway, so at the gym, I did, you know, oh, it's on. So I go sit down at a different machine because I wanted to do Bulgarian split squats, sumo squats, goblet squats, lunges, leg press, and then quad machine. How'd you get a switch to? Just walking it? Yeah, I just walked in. I was like, do you have it? And the guy's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. Connect an AC adapter? Oh. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Mango, thank you for subscribing for 50. I don't have space on my desk. 54 months.
Beauty 84. Heart.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, so I sit down at the quad machine because I was like, I felt really faint and dizzy, and I was like, yeah, I can overcome this. And my brain's like, yeah, but what if we throw up and then faint? And I'm like, don't say that. My brain's like, yeah, but what if? I'm like, yeah, but we're fine. And my brain's like, I think we're just gonna faint. And I'm like, okay, let's not do that. Let's just relax. We're gonna breathe. Breathing exercises. Let's focus on that. And my brain was like, okay, let's just faint. And I was like, and I was like, okay, we're sitting, we're gonna be fine. You know what I needed to do? I needed to lay on the ground, prop my legs up. Like, that's why I go to the benches. I needed to lay down and put my feet up. That's exactly what I needed to do. But I didn't want to pull attention to myself. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna try. So I did one quads and immediately was like, nope. So I grabbed my bag and went back to my car and drove home, and I'm really pissed off about it because, you know, I did 2 workouts. The shittiest leg day I've ever done. But I may go back tonight. But I have lots of stuff I have to do. So lots of stuff I have to do today. Okay, I'm going to connect the AC adapter. Ready? And boop. Okay. And I gotta plug this in. Can I plug it in the desk? Alright, they're all taken. What about this? Can you go to, wait, I don't. I hate the gym in the evening. But I hate the leg day I did even more. So, I don't know. We'll have to see. Because today's gonna be a mini chunk. Because I'm gonna try to film Dungeon. And then I have to edit Dungeon and TikToks. And then I need to take Fansly pictures, edit Fansly pictures. So I got a lot of shit I gotta do. So, it's fine. This is fine. Alright, hold on. I'm going in. you have a nice longer... Okay, so about that. Ooh. Yes and no. My next therapy session, I need to talk about my OCD. Because it is not good. Bring the systems close. How much more closer do you need them to be? Okay, hold on. I'm about over this music. Please do the following on the... Oh my god, I didn't know it was going to be this hard. Hold on. Select system settings, system settings. System. System transfer. To Nintendo Switch 2. Ugh. Hold on, my Switch has to update. The Switch 1. Think about the Nintendo Switch tutorial game? Are you asking as in like that the game is to set it up? Right, so my weekend, the 3-day weekend, ideally would have been nice. Except for I kept obsessing over the fact that I had a 3-day weekend. And so in my head, I was like, I need to enjoy this. I need to enjoy this. I have so much time. I have to enjoy it. I don't want to waste my time. I need to enjoy it. I can't waste my time. I can't waste my time. I need to, I need to do stuff. I need to get stuff done. I need to get stuff done. Yeah, let's get stuff done. So the entire time, I was obsessing over needing to be appreciative that I had more time. It makes no sense. Like, it was so frustrating because I was like, I sat here and I was like, I'm gonna play, Sandrock, and I'm gonna enjoy it. And I was like, yeah, you're gonna sit here and you're gonna enjoy it. So I sat and I was like, I'm gonna play. So I started playing and I was like, I really should do the dishes. And I was like, yeah, I really should do the dishes. No, because I need to enjoy my time. I need to enjoy my time. We're gonna sit here and enjoy my time. And it's like, yep, I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna enjoy my time. And it's like I kept forcing myself to sit here and enjoy my time when all I could think about was like, I don't know. I was nonstop thinking about how I had so much time to do whatever I wanted. And it wasn't like I didn't feel like I enjoyed it. Understand that feeling? Okay, so 1, makes me feel better because I'm not crazy. 2, unfortunate that you also know what it feels like. But I think with time, funny enough, I think with time passing and I get more used to it, then, what was I saying? Oh, the more I get used to having a 3-day weekend, I would think I will be fine. Save data for as long as I remove the system and transferred into a Switch system? What the hell? When the fuck did I have Splatoon 2? Oh my god, this needs to be charged too. No, you have full battery, brother. Oh my god. I'll be right back. I don't even know, is it my backpack? Okay, got it. Cheese and rice. Okay. Okay. You get that like every time I wake up, I think about all the fun things I do that I never do because I end up stressing over it. Right, that's exactly it. Because it's like, I don't know. I've also been like mentally ill. And so then I've been behind on... Okay, now I think it's happening. I've been behind on cleaning everything and... Making sure everything's up to date and blah 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 blah. It's working! It's working! It even knows what color the controllers are. So what exactly is it transferring? Like my games? Datas? Oh. Oh boy, how much time is left? It's calculating. 1%? It's on the desk, or am I crazy? No, 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 it is. I bought it on Etsy. It's supposed to stick to the wall, but I'm scared if I stick it to the wall, it's going to peel the paint off when I take it off. Oh, we're 11%? 5 minutes left. Also, too, I got on Etsy, and I thought it was going to be twice the size of this, so when a tiny little envelope showed up, I was like, what is this? But, yeah, so it's got, like, little sticky things, and then I thought it was cool. You could probably make it. It's 3D printed. So you could probably make your own. But I thought it would be fun to, stick it to the wall. But what I may do is I may get one of my, canvases. Oh, like this. And then I may paint, like, the fire thing and then black, and then get that and stick it in the middle. So that way I can just move this wherever I want, you know? Also, Astarion. I don't know if you could see him behind me. Lewis, thank
友
you
達
for
音パートナークラス
subscribing
ケートニューユードス
for
マッシュイ
31
ット
months. Thank you. So, I need to get more of, like, the command strips or something. Because the sticky's not sticky anymore, and he kept falling. It was very irritating. 2 minutes left. 96%. 97%. My desk is so messy. That was, like, one of the things I wrote on my to-do list. I did not do it. I did not. What I did do, is I did laundry. I mopped accidentally. I did want to mop, and then I ended up spilling water all over the floor. So I ended up mopping. Yeah, I did mop. And then I took down all the trash. I cleaned all the sinks and the toilets. And I did the dishes. The only thing I didn't do is vacuum counters, dusk, and desk. So, hello. It's on the list. But I have things on lists for a really long time. 1 minute left. Did a lot though. Yeah, I mean, I could have done more. I also too, I had a massive stack of newspaper. Because I was like, oh, you know, I'm going to have friends over. We're going to do painting. And I'm going to put newspaper down on the table. But then I was like, no one's going to come over, Kate. We need to be real. And I was like, yeah, you're right. So instead, I threw all the newspaper in the hallway. And Thor got a sensory toy out of it. And I've just kind of left it there. So I have, you know, 50 pieces of newspaper just down the hallway. But I was right, though. He does love it. He does. When he zooms, he zooms. Oh, oh, it went down to 0, and now it's at 25, 28, 30, 33, 36, 39. Cat plus paper equals hat, yeah. However, he's been... Oh, so yesterday, well, 2 days ago, my head felt weird. And I don't know how to describe it. Oh, it's done! The theme color from the source system will be carried over. I had a theme color? Go to the home. Press the home button. I pressed the home button. Guys! Oh no, it's gonna take forever. Look at my games. I have Zelda, you know, Echoes of Wisdom. Then I have Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. Then I have Smash. Then I have Mario Kart. Then I have Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Then I've, oh my god, the Suica game. And then we have Crash Team Racing. And then for some reason I have Crunchyroll, Story of Seasons, Breath of the Wild, Animal Crossing. Oh yeah, and then I got Legend of Zelda and Skyward Sword. Forgot about that. Why aren't the Joy-Cons on? It told me to take them off. So I did. I followed directions. They did not tell me that? Oh. Ta-da! Being able to play Crash Team Racing. I can play it on stream at some point. If y'all want. It's, 10 out of 10. The top? What? Why is there 2? That feels weird. Has that new game smell. It's easier if you're charging handheld. If you need it for the camera. Oh, I forgot about the camera. I'm gonna be unstoppable playing Harvest Moon on this. What was it talking about? It's talking about something. Oh, my brain. Right, my brain's weird. So 2 days ago, at night, throughout the whole day, I was like, I feel so weird, I feel so weird, I feel so weird. And then I was like, I'm just gonna ignore it, it's fine, it's whatever. And then at night, I was like, I actually don't feel great. And I was like, I'm probably just gonna go to bed, I'll just go to bed. So, you know, I gotta prep for bed, you know, floss, brush your teeth, take out your contacts, take off the makeup, blah, blah, blah. I don't think I was wearing makeup. But, you know, sometimes there's leftover makeup. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So, I go into my bathroom, and I start brushing my teeth. And I don't know why, but my brain immediately was like, we're gonna throw up. And I'm like, huh? My brain's like, yeah, we're gonna throw up. I'm like, what do you mean we're gonna throw up? And my brain's like, yep, it's gonna happen. I'm like, whoa, what? Like, cause I felt fine. I felt weird. Like this side of my head felt weird. But I was like, whoa, what the hell? I'm brushing my teeth. And, you know, some people, like, when they gag, when they do their tongue, I don't, but I also don't go back to that far. Like, that's what the tongue scraper's for. Anyway, I was just casually brushing my teeth, and I was like, what the hell? So I stopped for a second, and I was like, am I actually? And, like, I felt my heart rate go doo-doo-doo-doo. I was like, oh, shit. And I was like, what the fuck? So I put my toothbrush down. I start pacing around my room. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm like, it's not gonna happen. And I just felt like that panic, and I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, why? So I sat down, and Thor came in, and I don't know, he's been getting on my nerves, that little shit, but let me tell you something. I don't know if I have, like, a smell, or if he can, I don't know how, he can sense something. Because he came in, and I was sitting on, like, because there's, like, to the bathroom, I was sitting next to the toilet, not next to the toilet, but, like, kind of next to the toilet, you know, just in case. But I was sitting there, I'm like, okay, like, I was, like, doing my breathing exercises. And he came in and starts forcing me to pet him. So I'm, like, distracted. So I start petting him. And then I feel better. And I was like, that was weird. Okay. But, like, my head, like, it didn't hurt, but it felt weird. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Anyway, so I was like, okay, I'll, you know, go to sleep and hope that I don't die in my sleep. Because I feel like I'm going to die in my sleep. But, you know, maybe it'll be fine. So, get in my bed, managed to go to sleep, and then I wake up the next day, and my head still feels weird. No, it's like, I didn't have any pain. It just felt weird. I was texting Adam about it, I think either last night or this morning, and the only way I can describe it is it felt like you had a Coke bottle, and it's like, say it was like half empty, right? And you shake it up as hard as you can, and you can feel like the bottle, like, expanding, but nothing was going to happen, because you're not going to open the Coke. It felt like that in my head. Like, it felt like this weird-ass pressure. Almost went to urgent care over it. But anyway, I chalked it up to, like, maybe it's a migraine, but the nortriptyline is preventing it. And so I'm left with this weird fucking feeling. Because I haven't had a headache in over a week. Haven't had a migraine in a while. So, well, I say a while. I had it at the airport. But anyway. So I was sitting there, or I woke up yesterday morning. I was like, I don't feel great. I don't feel good, but I don't feel bad. And I was like, I really want to do leg day today because normally I do leg day on Wednesday. I'm like, oh, I really want to do it, but I know I probably shouldn't. Like, I don't want to pop the Coke bottle. And so I was like, okay, I'll just rest. I'll just relax. I'll rest. Is whatever. And so I was doing that. I was sitting here playing Sandrock, and all of a sudden my heart rate just started beating through the roof. And I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on? I was like, I don't want to, like, I didn't feel bad. I didn't feel anxious, but my heart was just racing. And I was like, this is so fucking stupid. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to lay down. So I got that Kirby, put it there. Oh yeah, it's over there. I have a Spyro blanket. And I just lay on the floor, just like this. Just trying to, like, be flat, lay down, relax for a little bit. And Thor comes in and sees me. I lay on the floor all the time, I lay on the floor all the time. I'm a floor dweller. I love the floor. And, but he comes in and starts meowing at me nonstop, which we all know Thor does. But, like, this was, like, different. And he started doing, like, loops, like, around me laying on the ground. And then, so I'm like this. He gets over here and he starts clawing at my head. And I'm like, oh, sometimes what he likes to do when I'm in bed, and if I'm laying in bed like this, he wants me to lift my head so he can lay here. And then so he could be in the arms. And so I thought he was I was like, no, I was like, quit. Cause I thought, I thought he wanted to do that. And I was like, I just need a rest. So then he comes over here. He puts both paws like right here on my arm. So it's like, but like facing me. Puts his head right here. So my head's right here. His head's right here. We're like this close. And he is purring as hard as he possibly can for like 15 minutes. And then my heart rate goes down to normal and he leaves. I was like, did he just try? Because, like, the thing about cats is, like, if cats don't feel well or, if they're stressed or if they're sick or whatever, sometimes they purr to, like, soothe themselves. And I'm like, did he just do that to me? I was like, what the hell? Because, like, literally, I'd, like, look up at him and I'd, like, lift my head up to see if he wanted to crawl in. And he just stayed there the whole time. Paws like this, head like this. I was like, what the hell? Like, this whole time, this, like, whole past week, he's been an asshole. But then he's like, mother's heart rate? Mother's heart... I'm on my way. Like, anyway. Like, all this morning, all today, he's been screaming at me nonstop because he wants food, but he doesn't want that food. He wants the other food, and he got one of his treats, but he wants the other treat. And like, damn. Anyway. Most of them, I know, and it's like, it's so funny because he's such an asshole. Like, so many times, like, not like mean, like, he's not mean, he's just fucking annoying, but then there's there's times where he does things where I'm like, what are you doing? And then I realize, I'm like, ooh, I see. He even sings out, yeah, well, there's this one wet food I got him. I don't know why, but he loves it so much that he eats it so fast. And I don't remember what day it was. The other day I chopped it up for him, mixed it up, whatever, set it down. He ate so fast and then threw it up. And I was like, okay. So I cleaned it up. I used a little Bissell and everything. Set the little Bissell to the side, and I was like, I'll have to clean that later. I think I was streaming, so I came in here, streamed, and then after stream, walked out. He did it again. He ate. I don't know if it happened right after stream. I don't know. He ate too fast and then threw up immediately. And the way that I can tell that it's when he does it too fast, if it's right next to the food bowl, or if it's a foot away from the food bowl, because he'll eat, and then be like, I've made a mistake. Hork, hork, hork. So I walked out and I was like, oh my god. So anytime, I'm going to have to tell the sitter this. Anytime you give him food, you have to stand there and watch him. And if you can tell he's eating too fast, you have to go, are you eating it slow? And he looks at you like this. Like every time. Every time. Without fail. I'll film it next time so I can prove it. I am now, bitch. Yeah, literally. And I thought too, like, oh, maybe if I mix it up with water, he'll eat it slower. No. I don't. It's something about the tuna. I don't know, man. He slurps it up, and now he's back on the hating because I give him Sheba and I give him Fancy Feast. He hates Sheba now. Like he hated it, and I started giving it to him again after not giving it to him for like 3 weeks, and then he started wanting it, and now he doesn't want it anymore. And I'm like, oh my god. It's so tedious. And now he's starting to do that with Fancy Feast, so I'm going to have to go to his stupid Petco, PetSmart, Pet something. And I'm going to have to go get the other, like, the, Tiki. He's so tedious, I swear to God. Like, the thing is, too, what's funny is I don't think anyone, like, if you tell this to the vet, I try to start telling the vet, oh, he won't eat beef, he won't do this, you have to do this. They're like, I'm like, no, he won't. Like, if it's a certain, like, if the food is too dark, he knows it's beef and he won't want it. Because I made that mistake with, like, it was like a salmon thing. He didn't want it. Didn't want it. It was very picky. And you would think, like, oh, it's a cat, he doesn't know. He knows. He knows. Anyway, so I played Sandrock, and it was fun. I think I've been getting some of the new DLC equipment. Did you get some with beef and he liked it? Yeah, but he threw it up immediately. So I don't know if I want to keep getting it. Because, like, he liked it, but then, you know. But then again, like, I don't know. Today is Wednesday. Same. Doesn't help that I did leg day today. Well, a bitch leg day. So mad. And you know what's so annoying about that, too? Because I got my bag and I walked out of the gym. And the moment I had fresh air hit my face, I felt better. I was like, next time I'm just going to go to the front desk and be like, hey, so actually, you know what I am actually going to ask? I'm going to go to the front desk and be like, this is going to be such a stupid question. And I feel like I already know the answer to this, but I want to ask it just in case. Because this is like the second or third time. And granted, the guy today didn't say anything to me, but he was standing in front of where I was, arms crossed, bag by his side, and he kept staring at me. And he'd think there was other, you know, benches too that he was looking at, but I felt the eyes, you know? And so I want to ask, like, if I'm not using the bench press as the bench press, but I'm using it for other stuff, am I allowed to do that? Like, I know that's such a stupid question, but I feel like I'm not allowed. Like, oh, I want to use the bench press for bench press. Can't you go somewhere else? Yeah, I could, except for when I started doing this, all of those places were taken, and this was open. So I wanted to work out with this. And it's also, too, like, when I say the whole fainty thing, I'm not being dramatic. Like, I will faint. And I don't want to throw up, but I'm scared of throwing up. Anyway, and so having the bench there, because, like, that's partially today, like, what it would have helped is if I could have laid down and prop my legs up, and because all the blood would go back to my head and be like, oh, yeah, I'm not tunnel visioning anymore. But I also, too, like, I don't want to get chewed out. Like, it's also, too, like, there's some days where I feel like a braver coot, you know? There's other days where I don't feel like a brave coot. Like, when I went to the gym in the apartment building, I say gym lightly, but, and that guy was just doing loops around, and then he was, like, half-assed doing different machine, like, every single machine that was in there. I told you about that, right? And I was like, okay, he's not doing this machine. So I walk over to it, and he's like, I'm using that. Like, he could have gotten, like, pissed off Kate, where I'm like, yeah, so am I. We can share. Or he could have gotten, you know, normal Kate, which is like, okay, like, sorry about that. Or what he ended up getting was Kate that's about to cry, because I was like, what the hell? When I went to the gym, when Nate went with me, and that guy's like, I want to use this, and y'all aren't using it for that reason or whatever. And Nate's like, well, we're using it. And the guy's like, well, can't you go over there? And Nate's like, can't you go over there? And I take off my headset, and I'm like, that was angry Kate. That, you know, but it's also, too, that's also, I feel like it's different when you're with a friend, you know? It's kind of like if you have a friend group and all of you have anxiety, and say you're at, like, a restaurant and someone's like, oh, I need ketchup. And then you're like, I'll go get you ketchup 1 second. And then you can, like, leave. Because you feel like you can, I don't know. I am the mother. Anyway. I don't know. Why is it always me? Why is it always me? But again, like, the guy didn't say anything today. But I was just like, ugh. I was trying to take, like, 5-minute rests in between, which I know is a really long time. But I didn't want to pass out. And I definitely felt like I was going to, you know? It is taking a very long time to download these games. I probably should... Not that we're going to play it, I just noticed it. And someone hanging over you when you work out. Yeah, and, like, the thing is, like, whenever... Because there has been times where, like, I've waited by a machine, but I don't ever want anyone to ever feel rushed. Because, like, I never ask... I'm not, like, standing there like this. Like, hold on. Because he was, like... had, like, straight up, like, military... You know? Whenever I'm waiting for a machine... I sit, I put my bag down, I sit, and I'm, like, on my phone, and then like, I'll look up every once in a while, but I'm like, la 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 la, like, I don't want them to feel rushed, because I'm chilling, you know? And there's been times where, like, they've looked up, and they're like, they give me the go, and I'm like, oh, thank you, and then, like, that's it, but it feels so, like, intimidating, you know? Which is probably what they're aiming for. But, I don't know. I'm trying to think what else I did. Something about... Let me look at my daily diary. Where is my daily diary? Oh, yeah. Oh, I have had... So, guess... Ready? I'm supposed to drink 66 ounces of water a day. Sunday, I had 66, so I hit my goal. Saturday, I hit 60. Yeah, and then Sunday, I'm so mad. But so I didn't want to chug water at night because that, like, defeats the purpose. Like, I'm trying to make sure I'm getting water in the day, you know? And so I did drink some at night, but then I was like, I don't want to have to pee in the middle of the night. Anyway, so I drank 62 ounces on Sunday, so it broke my streak. I was really mad. Anyway, Monday... 72 ounces, Tuesday, 84 ounces, Wednesday, 76 ounces. I'm on day 4. So far, so good. But, you know what's funny, too? So, I technically, for weeks, I have been drinking... Yeah, you can see my... Well, here, you can see it. When I got this app, the first week, I drank 64 ounces, like, as the average... Second week, 61 ounces. Third week, 60 ounces. This past week, 73 ounces. So overall, it has been helping me keep track of drinking water, and I have been doing pretty good, considering. Also, it's funny. I don't know if y'all can see. So, pink is Dr. Pepper. Brown is sweet tea. Blue's water. You can see when I went to Texas. Can you guess which week is when I went to Texas? But let me tell you something. Drinking sweet tea, man, that'll get me water. I tell you what, I will sit here and drink a whole thing and be like, oh man, it's empty. And I'm like, oh my god, how much sugar did I just intake? Sweet tea's good. Anyway. It's also funny too, because... I don't know, like, if I have a protein shake and I add the milk, it puts so much... I don't know, I feel like it adds so much to my thing. Like, oh, does it count, though? Because it's not water. But sweet tea, it's so good. It's so good. But the thing is, it's different because when I'm home, I can measure the sugar, and so I'm aware of how much sugar is in it. But when I go out to, like, a restaurant and they have sweet tea, and I'm just drinking the sweet tea, I have no idea how much sugar's in it. It's probably a lot. It's probably a lot. Ignorance is yeah. Yeah. If you haven't lived until you've had Texas sweet tea. Oh my god. Oh, that's what I want to talk about. You want to hear something crazy? Hold on. So y'all know what Time Hop is? I use Time Hop. I've been using Time Hop for forever. It's an app that, you know, it used to have access to Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, blah, blah, but then, Meta and other stuff, and now I only really have access to my photos. So like a year ago, picture of me and Thor, and I was scrolling through it 2 years ago. Oh, Echoes of Wisdom is done 2 years ago. You want to guess what I was doing 2 years ago? Driving Nate to move to Los Angeles. That was 2 years ago. Isn't that insane? Even crazier too. You ready? So that was 2 years ago. 3 years ago was when we like not to the day, but it was when we met for the first time and we all went to Disney. That was 3 years ago. I'll never forget too, because I've only really been to Disney with like my friends who have known me for years and years and years and years, right? So they know me. So because I went with Nate, Loie, and Emma, and I told them, I was like, hey, so I love Star Wars, and we're gonna be in Star Wars Land for a couple hours, and they're like, yeah, okay, that's fine. I'm like, no, you don't understand. I told you I have to, warn people. Anyway, so we walked into Star Wars Land, and I think no, I did not mean to do that. Kylo Ren was right there, and so I audibly went, hee, and then started like wiggle walking into Star Wars Land. I don't know. But I don't remember who, someone took a picture of the back of my head, and you can see me, like, physically excited to be in Star Wars Land. Children find Disney World fun. Disney World is more fun than Disneyland, to be fair. So, Disney World's a whole adventure. Well, in other news, this is gonna take so long, but ta-da! Here it is. Behold. Nothing's... How do I get, Kirby Air Ride? I had to go to both Tokyo Disney too. The only thing, I have been to Disney in France and it sucked. I have very, very little memory of it, but you can use Ethernet. You have to wait for it to release. Oh, what do you mean? What about Wind Waker? Where did you get it? Target. We don't like Target, but Target had it. Disney Paris is trash. Yeah. It was something for the Nintendo Online service with the expansion pack. How do I do that? You get the GameCube games? Alright, you know what? We're just gonna have the Switch be over here in its own little world. And then we're gonna be on Discord later. And we can figure it out then. How's that sound? Thoughts? Thoughts and prayers? My desk is so cluttered right now. In case you're wondering, y'all want some snacks? I have some snacks. I have empty bag of candy. I have a wrapper that a birthday card was in. I have 2 Dr. Pepper cans. I have 3 lip glosses. I have another hair. Remember the one hair bandana thing? I got another one. I thought this one was really pretty. And then I have rewritable CDs. I have my fabric scissors. I got a lot of stuff on the desk. I have earrings. Eight ball. I have a pencil. I need to clean my desk. It's fine. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, I was looking at my diary. Let's see. Oh, I found so you know how Dr. Pepper and soda and stuff is made of fructose corn syrup? Thank you, Ronald Reagan. And it's like it's good, but like, have you ever had the Coke that comes in the glass bottle, and then there's also Dr. Pepper that comes in the glass bottle, but there's this one specific Dr. Pepper that comes in a glass bottle, and for some reason is so good, and I couldn't figure out. Anyway, a long time I only found out because a long time ago someone sent it to my PO box, and I drank it, and I was like, this is the best Dr. Pepper I've ever had in my entire life. So anyway, I found a grocery store, and they had the delicious Dr. Pepper bottles. However, they're $3 per bottle. So it's kind of expensive, but I found a place with, so it'd be like, a nice little treat. That's my story. Other than that, I've just been sat here like a potato playing Sandrock. But because there's the DLC where it's like the I don't know. It said romance DLC, but glass bottles taste better, so worth it. Yeah. And then it's just so weird because it still tastes really good, but it tastes different. Obviously, because it's made with sugar, but it's just, I don't know how to explain it. I don't feel guilty drinking it. That makes sense? I don't know. Anyway, so explain to me one thing though, because in Sandrock, Logan's supposed to be 6'2.5". No, he's not. The fuck you mean? Is she 4'5"? Like, that's crazy. Make him like 6'9". Like, anyway, so there was that, and then there was one scene where the main character's short as hell. Yeah, which like I'm fine with, but like, damn. There was one scene where he was like, oh, like, I'm gonna go to the outpost and I'm gonna go follow these, bad guys or whatever, or like the monsters. And then the main character's like, oh, like, I'll go with you. And he's like, no, someone has to watch over the house. One of us has to stay. But I'll go to the outpost and I'll be there. I don't know, something. And so then it was like, oh, go to the next day, go to the outpost to like meet up with Logan or something. I was like, okay, I'll do that. So then I go to the outpost and it's like, oh, it's really messy in here. You should clean it up. So you're cleaning up or whatever. And then it starts thunderstorming. And she's like, what? A thunderstorm in Sandrock? That's crazy. I'm like, yeah, that is crazy because they're not supposed to have water, right? So anyway, she's like, I'll wait it out. I'm like, but my horse is out there. You should bring your horse into the outpost. Anyway, doesn't matter. So then all of a sudden Logan comes in and he's like, I saw the light on. And then there's a you can choose between, like, first you say like, oh my god, you're soaking wet, or you could say like, oh, are you okay, or whatever. And so I was like, oh my god, you're soaking wet, because he was like dripping. Anyway, so then you can say like, oh, let's get you out of those wet clothes, or you can say like, let's get you a hot drink. What do you think I did? What do you think? What do you think? If you were to guess, what would you think? I was gonna send this in the Discord, but I thought it would be funnier showing it on stream.
Oh, yeah.
Sean Rich, thank you for subscribing at 30 months. Anyway, they had a little makeout session, and I was like, you know how but the thing is, I don't know, is that part of the game or is that the DLC? Because like all of a sudden, like, I don't remember this stuff happening when I was playing it. That's the DLC. Okay, because I was like, where the fuck? It's like literally, like, there was one also too where I woke up in the morning and he's like, oh, let's go on a walk, and I was like, okay. So we went on a walk, and like a walk. I put us on the horse because I was like, phew. Anyway, and we went to like this cliff and we just stood there holding hands, and then we hugged, and then he was like, thank you for going on this walk with me, and that was it. And I was like, I thought you were gonna ask me to marry you again. I was so confused. Anyways. It's been fun, but also, too, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing still. Like, oh, we're gonna build Katori Land. I'm like, what the fuck? What do you mean? Like, I thought it was unsafe for that. But apparently I closed a cave, so there's not monsters anymore, so she can build Katori Land. I'm like, what? Okay. And she's like, oh, I need you to build all of this, all these roller coaster stuff for me. And I was like, oh, okay. I'm like, God, I hope I have some of the loot that, it's one. Anyway, and then it was like, oh, you need to get more of this wood. But because it's been like a year since I've played, I'm like, I don't know where do I get this stuff from? So I've been like Googling everything. You schooling or colleging? I am 32. I am neither. I've been free from the schooling and the colleging both for many a year. Not saying that someone my age would not be in college, because you can go to college anytime. See, now I'm just thinking about Sandrock. Pre-millennium vintage? What's that supposed to mean? You're a graduate of the Twitch. Okay, but now can I even say that anymore as like a joke? Because they actually had like there's people on Twitch who had a Twitch University. So now I'm like, oh, they're gonna, yeah, like some streamer held his own Twitch University. And so now I'm like, oh, well, I'm not gonna change my bio. So I forgot about this class nightmare, so you're not quite free. Oh, I don't even know what I was thinking. For a split second, I thought you were saying like, not like sleeping kind of nightmare, like the nightmare of life. And so I was like, forgot about this class. But I thought your thing class is in like, anyway. Oh, speaking of, do you see that little thing right there? This? That's my tassel. It was in a box when I was going through my my mom's stuff. She's like, oh, whose tassel is this? 2011. And I'm like, that's mine. And so I got it and I brought it back. I about triggered that nightmare while you're awake. Damn. Yeah. I had a dream. Ugh, I don't know. I've been having, it's not like nightmares, but I've been having weird ass dreams where they feel too real. Like I had a dream, not last night, but the night before last, where like an ex tried to come back into my life. And they're like, oh, like, we should try again. And I was like, ugh! I was like physically recoiling in the dream where I'm like, no, thank you. No, I'm good. And like, no, but we should try again. I'm like, ugh. I woke up. I felt so gross. I felt so disgusted. And I'm like, what? Why would you, if you feel gross, why would you dream that? Like, brain, dream about something nice. Like dream about, I don't know, swimming with dolphins and sparkly and mermaids. Have the same dream if you go through and delete old tweets. Oh, don't remind me. The thing is, there's so many. I wish there was like a way to just like look up a certain word and then you can mass delete. Seems like a smart thing to have to do. But anyway, where do we leave off in Oblivion? Do we know? Also, do we want to keep doing Oblivion like non-stop, or do we want to switch it up like kind of how we did last week? Because I've been having fun with Oblivion. Murder? Alright, listen, it wasn't necessarily full-blown murder. It was self-defense in a way where it was a surprise self-defense. Y'all are gone. There you are. Okay. Put y'all over here. And then do this. Oh yeah, so good news. Everyone had fun with Repo. So we may be doing it more in the future. We finished that one guy's quest, the one with the crown. Oh yeah, the Aelid Kings, right? Can't mass delete, but you can search a word and delete them pretty quick. Not too quick, though, the platform will literally prevent you from deleting more. But that means I have to see them. That means I have to see the cringe tweets. Are there any PP sub awards left in Minecraft to do? Oh yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot to the point where I may have to do it off stream. And be like, hey, surprise. I got the VOD of the repo shit. They had me dying. I still crack up watching the one clip of Adam. I don't even know what the fuck. Hold on. I have to play it for y'all. We're gonna sit here. We're gonna listen to it. Because I don't know what the fuck that was. Even now, I'm like, what was... Like, how did he do that? Hold on. Y'all are just gonna have to... Where's my TikTok clips? Scroll, scroll, scroll. I have to look for... Which one was it? Hold on. Is everybody alive? Where's Kiwi?
Probably at the extraction point.
No, Nate would be at the extraction point.
So much faith.
Okay.
Ouch.
Okay, it wasn't that one. That was when I knocked Adam over and he didn't get shot. What's this one?
Oh, the safe spot.
You think she'll see me? Oh yeah. Wait, one of you clipped this and titled it "Gage Does Goofy," and I'm like, what? And so I played it. Gage doesn't even know about our Goofy lore. He has no clue about any of our lore with Goofy. And so when I saw this, I laughed so loud.
Oh, the safe spot.
You think she'll see me? Because he did the Goofy. Anyway, okay, is this it? Oh. Okay, no, that's when I hit Adam. What's this one? This has to be it. This is the last one. Where is it? What the fuck? How does he do that? Why? Just listen. Where is it? It's so dumb. Oh my god. It's so good. Oh, so good. Whatever Adam is doing right now with the hair on his neck just stood up and his ears get hot. Oh my god. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. But I think the group, you know, like having me, Gage, Nate, Kiwi, Adam, I think it was a bunch of good group of people. Which I didn't really expect it because it was like brother, friend, you know, it's like, they haven't meshed before. And so I felt like it was going to be fine, but I didn't really know. But yeah, it was fine. It went well. Went good. And all of them, every single one of them was like, yeah, that was kind of fun. We should do it again. I'm like, if you're down, if you want to, like, yeah, you know. Yeah, Kiwi and Gag was, yeah, I don't even know where that came from or why. I was so confused. 10 out of 10 though. But, you know, we'll have to see if Gage actually wakes up on time for the next the next repo. Kiwi got Gag killed. And then after that, it was just revenge, warfare. It actually does make sense. The gang up on Kiwi was hilarious. Yeah. It's quality content, you know. But it's funny because you'll never guess who just texted me. Oh. Okay. Adam's hair didn't stand up. Gage's did. He says, if you guys play Repo again, let me know and I'll be awake for it this time. I said, "Are you in my stream?" And he goes, "No, why?" And I said, "I literally just said that in stream." He goes, "Are you serious?" I was like just as you sent it, yes. You replied to my meme in Discord about repo. Did you just post it? I'm here now. That was insane timing. I literally was just... That's insane. Well, did CJ just post it? Because I was just talking about how to, like, how it was so fun and posted it earlier. That's crazy. That's crazy. Hold on, Oblivion finally opened. Hold on, it's loud. Because I was literally just saying, that's crazy. I was like, oh, you know, Repo is so fun, and this and this and this and this and this. I'm like, yeah, we should play again if Gage can wake up on time. And then right when I said that, my phone lit up, and I look down and I see Gage. And I'm like, oh, wonder what he said. And I open it, and it was, oh, if we want to play Repo again, let me know. I'll be awake this time. I was like, crazy. Weird timing. What weird timing. Well, if my mouse would appear back on the computer, that would be cool. Anyway. Are you off on Sundays? If you're still in here? It'll get there, 1 second. Start my new job on yeah. I was gonna read Tuesday as job and it makes the same sense. Anyway. Okay. I can ask everybody else again to see if they're free on the weekends. Maybe we could do a repo again. I told you it was fun with the group. And oh, okay. I'll just text them. That's so jarring. I need to change it again. Mighty Matt, thank you for gifting a sub to Gag Eat Bag. Gag Eat Bag. Also, hypothetically, if I have had the same PC and everything, nothing has changed, everything's remained the same since 2019, at what point would it be a good idea to maybe get a new PC? Six years? Yeah. But, you know, it's not, when you can't play the games you want to play. If you don't play The Witcher 4, fuck. It is doing... You know what I could do, though? Is I could keep this PC for streaming, and then I can get another PC for gaming. Because don't some streamers do that? I don't know how that works, but some of the new games, you might need to get a new one. Yay! Cool. You know what that's funny? The thing I hate most, the thing I hate the most about getting a new PC is transferring all that shit over. I would pay someone to just... Hey Nate, are you in here? You do computers, right? You know computer stuff, right? Right, bestie? Right? Yeah, God. You know what? That's Future Kate's problem. Future Kate's problem. I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit more. You know that I can't basically move stuff from my old one to my new one? Rage so hard when I had to rebuild my setup. Ugh. Well, I have a toaster. Because in my toaster is my hard drive from my first PC. Can't see my finger. Minecraft is a small... Yeah, I'm not talking about Minecraft. I'm talking about everything. There's a lot. No, really, do not get a new PC right now. Prices are fucking dumb. Everyone's going to insufficiency. Hold us, somebody literally can't play the games you want to play. When does Witcher 4 come out? I did know, I mean, I don't know if it's because of the tariff war or anything. That now is probably... Game is not running on SSD. What? How is that possible? 2026? Oh, we're good. We have time. What do you mean game is not running on SSD? That's where it's downloaded. And it's gone. Okay, well. After 2026? Witcher 4 is after 2026? Yeah, external SSD, you can use that. It's how my dummy stuff will do it. Well, I think I've uploaded a picture in the Discord of my toaster. I don't know technology. I don't know technology. I don't know what anything means. I just want to be I'm just a girl! Not to, you know, belittle girls that know what they're doing. I'm just not, I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, so we came here. And, oh yeah, the guy died. Womp womp. I would just also, too, like it if this game ran a little smoother. Oh, but would that be better... Toaster and SSD or hard drive? How do you know? It says it's my D drive. When I open my folder. So, and it's like this big and like this thick. In a slim plastic case. It's a hard drive then. SSD may be in the computer then? SSD is quiet as well. Oh, but it's quiet. Oh my god. How do I not? I hate not knowing shit. Alright, hold on. I'll look. Because it's... I'm pretty sure that's... Well, if that's... What's an SSD? What's, solid state drive? Because it just says local disk D. I think it's just a hard drive. My D drive is what I put all of my content on. So all of my games, all of my Fanly stuff, all of my VODs. Not that I have a lot of VODs. All the games. Then a hard drive, which is why no moving parts in SSDs. Well, this isn't moving either. It's just in a toaster. Game runs smoothly without sacrificing much in graphics. Over my head. Okay, thank God. Me too. Me too. Alright, let me just take a little look-see. Oh my god, pull my... Wearing shorts was a stupid idea. Okay, hold on. It is... a 2,000 gigabyte Barracuda. It's really faded. It's really quiet though. Alright, it's really dusty. Don't judge my dust. It's on my list of things I have to do. Alright? Alright, tech support. I already know it's a hard drive. I already know. Because I took it out of the other PC. Yeah. I think... What the fuck? So, no, because I remember specifically I bought an SSD and then Nate put it in my computer. I'm like 95% sure. I'm gonna text him. So if I'm... Did you put an SSD, not ADD, in my computer? But then, open device manager and look under disk drives. Okay. Disk drives. Disk drives. Disk. Samsung SSD 870 Evo 1 terabyte. And then there's another thing. Oh. No, why you say oh like that? Why do you say oh like that? That's D drive? I don't think so. He said a bunch of tech words, but he didn't say yes or no. So then I have a Sabrent dual SATA bridge SCSI disk device, which I assume is the toaster. That's the toaster? Okay. Alright, so I have an SSD. Only problem is if the SSD is the C drive, and every single game I have is on the D drive, Is 1 terabyte? Yeah. Is the D drive in your... yes, the D drive is 100% in the toaster. Because there's been times where I've turned the toaster off, and then I don't have access to, like, anything. And the hard drive is 2000... so 2 terabyte... yes. So, hold on. My local... my C drive... oh, lordy. What? What? Don't say it like that. You know the worst part? My C drive is almost full, too. Holy shit, that's impressive. Anything works? What do you mean? Wait, what do you mean? Don't say it like that. Don't say it like that. Why? Why is it... oh god, this is just me with my old PC all over again. How do I see what games I have installed? I have Adobe. That's not a game, but... much faster than regular hard drives. How much space is in your C drive? Anyway, can I build your next PC when you do so it's not a coupled together bag of ass and I'll have to ask questions to figure out what you're talking about? Yeah. Yeah. These SSD mark games go here. Okay, in my defense, I just thought D drive meant. I mean, it held more space. Let me see how much. Hold on. My. So my C drive has a terabyte, and my D drive has 2 terabytes, right? I have 57 gigs free on my C drive, and I have 120 gigs free on my D drive. Brother, okay. Remember, listen, I don't only do streaming, I do other content too. And also, for some reason, I have like 6 VODs downloaded, and I'm not really sure why or what's on them. I am a little perplexed, though. You want to hear something funny? I think I have 2 games on my C drive. If you were to guess what 2 games are on my C drive. No. Overwatch? Think, what game would you need to run crystal clear, perfect on time, Goat Simulator? No. Valorant. I have Overwatch and Valorant. Do I have The Sims? No way. I have EA. I think it's just EA. I don't think it's The Sims. Let me see. EA Games. Folder's empty. Okay. What the hell is taking up so much space on my C drive? Oh. We've been playing Baldur's Gate 3, no wonder it takes a year to load anything. Okay, no, Overwatch is on the D drive. Overwatch is on the D drive. Alright, so here are all the games I have. Call of Duty, Diablo, Epic Games, Fortnite, Overwatch, Riot Games? Oh, maybe why do I have Riot Games on both? Skyrim, The Sims 4, Valorant. No, I do have Valorant on my D drive. Everything's on my D drive. Everything's on the D drive. I have old videos. I have old Twitch highlights. I have old streams. Oh my god. Oh my god, how many VODs do I have saved? Okay, just these. Hold on, how many gigs is this? We may need to play Oblivion another time. I think y'all are gonna get a little chuckle out of this. You know, just oh shit. Oh my god, I don't have my headset on. I didn't hear anything. I didn't hear anything. Okay, I'm gonna run away, then save again, and then we're good. Okay, we're good. There we go. Should do a new PC. Wasn't that the plan? Was it gonna be a used PC? Regardless, I see what's taking most space on your drives. I can link it in Discord. Bold of you to assume I could have. Oh, here's also too. Like I have, Skyrim is downloaded. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order is downloaded. Star Wars Jedi Survivor is downloaded. I don't really uninstall games. Subnautica, Potion Craft, It Takes Two, House Flipper 2, Pal World, Jackbox, Sticky Business, Star Wars Battlefront 2, Storyteller, Lego Star Wars, Marbles on Stream, Chilquarium, Spyro, Life is Strange, Tiny Glade, Stardew Valley, Batman, Wallpaper Engine, Power Wash Simulator, Lego Star Wars, Elden Ring, Baldur's Gate, Red Dead Redemption 2, Repo, Fields of Mystery, My Time at Sandrock, and Elder Scrolls Oblivion. All of that is installed on my D drive. Considering this isn't like the goal, I think that my computer's been doing pretty good. That's insane. Why? Is it not supposed to? Maybe technology is just different than y'all thought. All right. Let's So all of these VODs that I have saved right here. I have one that's not titled. One is titled Among Us. The other one, BT21 stuff. Next one's titled Cringe Guy Comes Into Stream. Next one, I think it was like a Twitch Clips compilation I did called I've Lost My Mind. The next one, my first recorded stream. And then Nate and Kate Minecraft. And then Nate and Kate Raid. Because remember the first time I got raided in Minecraft? Like they came and I was freaking out because I didn't know what was happening. Hard drives are bad for gaming, SSD good for gaming. Is it really that noticeable though? Because I never really noticed. Like obviously, like Oblivion, it takes a bit to load in. Baldur's Gate takes a little bit to load in. Yes. Cool. So, what do I do? What do I do? And then I have one Automaton and then Faz with Adam and Amy. That is 41 gigs. Then I have Dad VOD, which is 5.44 gigs. That's just my old streams. And then I have one VOD that's 3 gigs. And then I have footage. Oh my god. It doesn't say. Oh, there's the sushi cake VOD and then 2 dungeon videos. All of that's 25 gigs. Also, your HDD is running off of fucking USB. Move the VODs to D drive. They are on D drive. Right now I'm reading everything on my D drive. So does President Kate have to sit here now for hours transferring these games? I want to go back to the past Kate that didn't know any of this. My PC's running great. I haven't had any issues. Alright, let's look. The thing is I can't see what's on my C drive. Like, it just has, like, the NVIDIA program files, x86, Riot Games, Windows, Xbox games. Like, I don't see that, what is supposed to be here. The only thing I know, whenever I download, clips, it just goes into my downloads, and I don't delete them. Maybe like once a year, I'll go through and. Ooh, hold on. So there are VODs on the C drive. So you're a hoarder IRL? No! I download the clips, y'all clip, and then I move it to a TikTok, and then I did be Anyway, I have... What are these VODs? Hold on. Which one is this? Oh my god! It's when Nate and I stream for the first time IRL together. What the f... Hold on. This is, Yep. Friendship. Oh, I just opened Steam. Hold on. Oh, hold on. It went into my downloads. 1 second. This was our first IRL stream. What was it? 3 years? Yeah, 3 years ago. Classic. Alright, so that makes sense as to why I have that VOD. Why it's on my C drive, I don't know. And then I have this VOD.
The timer.
Oh my god. Oh, this is when the stream died. But this is when we were doing the cooking stream with Stefan. So I have... There's only... Oh, it's an hour and a half. I'm so fucking tall compared to them. Don't tell Stefan and me I said that. Alright, and then what's this one? Oh my god! Oh! I have to upload these to... Also, what the hell? This is the hairstyle I wanted. Okay, hold on. We're the two best friends. Hold on. Y'all are gonna love this. Classic. Was it because the thing is, this was on, I think, wasn't this on his Twitch channel? So I downloaded it so I would have it because I knew he wasn't gonna save it. Because he's a man. And I thought it'd be funny to have. So there's 2 parts to that stream, I think. What's this one? Why did I download this one? This is just Power Wash Simulator. Oh, this is when Nate and I did Pico Park. Why did I download this? This is a whole chunk of me doing Power Wash. Why did I save this? That was 84 years ago? I know. Might as well upload it. But, what's this one? Oh my god. Oh, are these just Twitch clips? That's basically the same thing. Love ads. I'm sorry. Oh my god. This is my subathon. It is 15 hours. It's 15 hours of... That's crazy. Also, though, it's so weird seeing me without the pink. But the subathon's when I painted the, the Iron Man. Because that guy came in and was like, I want Iron Man. I'm like, are you sure about that? All right, just alone, how many gigs? 38.4 gigs. On the C drive. From that one VOD? Yeah, well, I downloaded it because when you can't export to YouTube if it's a certain length, and so I downloaded it to upload it, and then I didn't, so... And then, didn't I have... When did I get my hair done? Like August? Or September? Oh, it was September, because that's when I got in the car accident, and I had just gotten my hair done. So, the good news is the clips, my hair's already pink. So... Don't say
You
that.
have but to ask, and we can grant you a moment of pleasure. Don't be shy.
Oh, that's when I was freaking out over Halcyon. Okay, okay. Oh, thank you. I made it myself. And then we have...
Hey, Goofy, you know who... Don't.
It's so weird seeing the
Do you
old
think
apartment.
when Goofy is, completing the dance...
Alright. Alright. That's enough of that. I beg your pardon. Yeah, I don't know. I just... Crazy. I just zoomed past that. Alright, anyway, Yeah, I played a lot of Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate, and then there's... What is this?
Hello, buddy, over here.
Oh, the Zelda! When was our Zelda era? Maybe I just remember that say the big breakup on social media has been insane today. Huh? The big breakup? What happened? What happened? Throwing bombs at it? What? What's happening? What's the green thing in the back? That guy? Orange under the bus. It's been epic. Wait, what have I been missing out on? This is what I get. Today is the one day where I was like, I'm not gonna be on social media. I'm not gonna doom scroll. Are you kidding me? What? So wait, did he say that he assisted in rigging the election? 'Cause I have questions. Missing cinema. Tesla stocks have taken a hit because of it all. It's good quality tea. Cheese and rice. I drew that. I drew that. Quality. Yeah, there's not as many clips as I thought there would be. Oh. Alright, you know, it's just a little bit. It's not that bad. He's the one who won the election in Orange, and you wouldn't have gotten anywhere without him. If you get a new computer, what would your hypothetical budget be? I don't know. Nothing crazy. Wait, I want to see the orange stuff now. Oh yeah, I'm seeing people... Fox News is finally covering the musty orange fallout, and they sound like two gay dads are divorcing, opening Twitter and unblocking Musk so I can watch the fight live. They're saying to deport Musk. Wait, what the hell? Go to Musk's account. I think I blocked him. I did. I blocked him. Spent 6K on my last one. I've been saying I do lots of custom shit, so I spent 2K on just cooling. Yeah, 6K's 6K's a little high. Oh, in 1992, Trump pardoned with Jeffrey Epstein. Gonna leave this here. Elon Musk reposted. The Trump tariffs will cause a recession.
Veil, happy Pride Month, y'all. The heads of hate are falling.
Yeah. Thank you for the bits. The Trump tariffs will cause a recession in the second half of the year. He's just talking about Trump and Epstein. President versus Elon, who wins? Oh. What the fuck is this? Do we think they're, like, hiding something else? And I priced a little top-of-the-line build for 1900 just now. That should be fine. I think... Because this one has lasted me like 6 years, and when I got it... Oh, you know what? I think it may be in my diary. Because I got it in 2019. Let me see. Let me see if I wrote down. Because back then, though, I would write, got new computer. Good day. Yeah, that's literally it. September 30th, 2019. New computer came. That's all I wrote. I think when I got this one, I think this was 1500. I think. Because I would like to have it for a while, and I also would like for the games to be running very well for streaming, you know? Two massive egos like that can't coexist for very long. Yeah, I don't trust people. I feel like there's something funky going on. 1500 in the last 6 years is great. Yeah, I mean, the PC before that, I think I got for 1200. Maybe, and that was 2012, and that one lasts from 2012 to 2019. Oh my god, what the hell? So I've had this one almost as long as... What the hell? Oh my god. I had a dream last night. I was hanging out with friends. My subconscious is fucking crazy, dude. So last night I had a dream. I was hanging out with friends, and they're like, oh yeah, like, how long have you been playing Pokemon Go? And I was like, oh, since it came out, like, what, 2016 or something? So, like, a couple years, like 4 years ago. And they're like, it's been a little longer than that. I'm like, yeah, like, what? Oh my god, it's almost been 10 years because it's 2025 now. And I woke up, and I was like, oh my god. Have I been playing Pokemon Go for almost 10 years? There's kids that have been born into a world that Pokemon Go already existed. Anyway, but in my brain, in my dream, it was like, well, actually, you know, if it came out in 2016, now it's 2025, so it's almost 10 years old. like my dream knew that. My subconscious knew that somehow. Like I also too, I don't really play Pokemon Go all that much anymore. I don't even think it's like actually installed. But that's crazy. My brain did that, you know. My poor computer. Where's the Switch 2? Ta-da! It's quite toasty. Smells nice. Do you want to see it compared to the Switch 1? Damn, we have a mini chunk? Here's the size difference. It's pretty big. Pretty big. Hope y'all didn't see any reflections. it's just clips. Which one's this one? Come on, get up.
No pain.
Man, I can jump really high.
Why did I download this?
You want one more time? Any last words? Alright.
Oh, this is when I try to... He spread his legs. It's much more heavier than the... Oh, I didn't actually... Yeah, it's heavier. Just a little bit. It is heavier, but it's not like, whoa, you know? Don't want them sliding off the table. Oh, you want to see how many? Okay, hold on. It's in my disk drive, my D drive. Finished TikToks. No, those are already finished. Wait, how much? All of my cosplay photos. These are just the cosplay. 30 gigs of content. Oops. Okay, what was I doing? Oh, my TikToks. Then I have... Oh, I have VODs. More VODs? There's more VODs? 57.5 gigs. Then there's this. 6 gigs. Oh my god. Then there's this. 8.6 gigs. Then there's this one. 10 gigs. Then there's this one. 8 gigs. Oh my god. This one's from 2021. Oof. Alright, where's my TikToks? Twitch, Riley, footage, new footage, finished talks. No, where are my other... Oh no. It's in the C drive. Maybe it won't be that many gigs. Maybe it won't be that many. Maybe. That's not bad. 4.6. And that's for... Hold on. 10... 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 120 plus 52. So that's almost, it's 172 TikToks. I haven't edited yet. Get an external drive for backing things up when you do get a new PC and hook it up when you need it. Holy moly. Yeah. Well, because the thing is, so what I do, right now I have 11 folders of TikToks that I've gone through, or like clips that I've gone through. I'm like, yeah, this will definitely work. But then, so what I do after stream is I export the VOD, and then I open up every single clip that was taken, and then I watch them, and then I think to myself, is this funny to me? Is this funny to my community? Or is this funny to people that don't know who we are, right? And so then I have to pick the one, is this funny for people who don't know who we are? And then I put that into here, and then some time has gone by, and then I'll I'll click on, I'll just click on this one.
So, it was you who got us into this mess.
Uh-oh.
All along, we were traveling with the creator of the Absolute.
Don't be mad at
I
me.
won't lie. I am a little impressed. If it wasn't for you, I'd still be stuck
So far in my head, I'm like, this won't pass the TikTok test.
in Cazador's kennels. So, thank you for being that evil bastard.
I love him.
It wouldn't pass the TikTok test. So then this one I saved because at the time I was like, oh, this would be a funny TikTok, and so I saved it. I don't think
Darling.
so. I would
Don't
delete
love
this one. So I delete, and then we'll scroll through, and then we'll click on this one.
Are those testicles? Oh, shit! Where the
It's Elden Ring. This one I think it's hard because it's like, is this funny to me and y'all? Would it be funny to other people?
fuck did you come from?
I think I would keep it because I think it would be okay. This one, it looks like I'm holding my hands out for boobs. What is this?
Why does every VTuber have
Oh,
assets?
I think that one would be funny on TikTok. Could be wrong though. This is more Elden Ring.
What's the message say?
Damn, my hair was long. I didn't realize how long it had gotten.
What does this one say?
You wish to continue the lesson?
No.
Very well. I have time aplenty.
So far, I'm not buying it. Oh, it said praise the pair, and I was like, in my head, I'm like, pair of what? And then you see the feet.
Feet? Oh, I thought they were doing something else.
I don't think that's funny. I think it has potential for TikTok. So yeah, that's what I keep, because I have all the folders. I have things that I could, but then these, I go through and I choose from them.
Aww. They're kissing. Now the other one's traumatized for the next 2 minutes.
I think that's funny. Don't know if it's gonna do well on TikTok, but So that's yeah. I swear I don't sit here and do nothing. I have to think these things through. I swear. It's funny because it's like Elden Ring, Elden Ring, Elden Ring, Thor, 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 Baldur's Gate, Baldur's Gate, and then Oblivion. So much Oblivion. Which, people don't really care about, but it's fine. And then also, so the next ones I will be editing are half still in the old apartment. There's one more maybe? Hold on. There's more Batman clips, and then there's more Minecraft. More Batman. Man, when did I don't know. I need to edit TikToks. I need to spend like a whole day sitting here. But the good news is that if I uploaded a TikTok every single day, which I don't think works with the algorithm, but if I did, if I edited all of these, I could upload a TikTok every single day for what, almost 200 days. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. What is this?
Oh my god, look! It's my first iPhone that fell in the pee toilet.
Why did I save this one? I cleaned it. Don't worry, I cleaned it. Damn,
This
my
is
hair
the-
was so long. Oh my god, I used to film vlogs. The tiny little, I used to film. Oh, I saved this one because I thought it would bring in Apple people. Not bring in Apple people, but make Apple people be like, oh my god, that phone, you know. Be interesting to Apple people. I don't want Apple people to be brought in here because then they're going to tell me technology stuff. I don't know what they're saying. Y'all already do that to me enough. Oh, we hit a mini chunk. Anyway, so, yeah. New computer on the horizon in later, like 2 years. The thing is like it's not that noticeable. I think. Like it really doesn't like sure some like Sandrocks. It takes a while to open, but once it's open, it takes a little second to load, but then it's fine. I've had no issues with Overwatch. Valorant kind of takes a while to load. Some things just take a while to load in the beginning. When I stream Oblivion and Baldur's Gate and Elden Ring and stuff, I just kind of chalked it up to it being slow because it's an old computer and we're streaming. But that may not be the case, I guess. But, I mean, overall, it's, you know, I think we're fine so far. The white stallion prevails. But, anyway. It's done really well. I think so. It's held up. In the beginning, you know, I had some issues with, the power supply and then the cooling. My cooling, I think it was 2022. My cooling tanked and I had to get the whole thing. It sucked. But anyway, it's been holding up pretty good since then, so let's hope it's got a couple more years in it. 2 years ago when we started playing Baldur's Gate 3, wouldn't play it. I believe in tech. I don't know, for some reason technology hates me, but it also just kind of puts up with me. Because I swear to God, anytime I bring up anything computer, I'm like, oh, I'm doing this, oh, I have this, oh, I have this. Everyone's like, and you're able to play and stream and not notice anything? I'm like, yeah, what do you mean? Because I had no idea. And it's not like, oh, you know, if I hit the desk at this certain angle, and then if I turn this a certain way, and if I lower the settings, then I can play it. Like, I don't have anything like that. I'm just like, yeah, it takes a little while to load up, but then it's good. I don't know. The more you know, I guess. Anyway, we're gonna skedaddle now, because I should film Dungeon. Search cooler on your 21st thing I see is very close-up selfie. Oh, God. Is it like, am I cooler now? Herp derp. I don't think I tweeted about my cooler going out. Yes and no. Anyway, I'm gonna go film Dungeon now. It's 2014. That's still bad. Okay, I'm gonna look it up and then I'll go. Press on at 1840 without compromising performance. Didn't you say I needed to wait till after? Why'd I just open Twitch? Oh my God, what the fuck is this tweet? I'm filming a sketch for tomorrow and it's so bad it seemed cooler in my head. I have the acting skills of a corn star hermit crab. I don't know what the fuck. Ew, what's wrong with me? Unhinged. I'm just weird. Okay. But past Kate never thought her. Well, I had no frontal lobe development. I tweeted my son's middle name is going to be Keely. I've decided I shall name him Keely. Correct spelling plus looks cooler. For starters, what makes you think you're going to have children? Secondly, that's a character in one of the books I'm writing. What the hell? Everything's connected. Everything's connected. It's just so cringy. Everything's so cringy. Well, I guess I'll see y'all tomorrow. We'll play Oblivion. And not look at my computer, past tweets, or the big breakup, and yeah. Yep. I gotta film. Well, now I have to make the bed. Well, I have to, okay, oh god, because I need to change the bed sheets, and then I have to make the bed, and I have to put all the pillows and stuffed animals on it. They have to set up the ring light, they have to set up the camera, and I have to find the good, anyway. There's a lot that goes into it, you know. Anyway, thank you for coming to the stream. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the bits. Thanks for hanging out and chatting with me. And thanks for talking to me about computer stuff. And see you tomorrow. My poor computer. Okay, bye.